Talk UK, Pro Bs, remember, smash that subscribe button. And I'm delighted to be joined by the head of the MTK Foundation, ESPN Plus analyst, Spencer Fearon. How are you?
I'm blessed, man. How you keeping, bro?
I'm doing well. First off, I need to ask you what your feedback is on the British Boxing Board of Control suspending boxing.
End of the day, it would be negligent of the British Board of Control to make boxing continue at this time, and I think they're thinking of the safety of the participants in the sport. So, you know, it is hurtful because I had a couple good jobs on, you know what I mean, with ESPN. But, you know, fun and games aside, it is for the safety of people. And so I take it as that, you know what I mean? I don't think it's actually a bad thing. I think it would be negligent of them to allow boxing, especially in the climate that we're going through. And whereas I've known 13 people to pass away from COVID, so I don't think it's sad, but it's the times that we're living in. But things will get better, and I know they will.
Hopefully so. All right, let's talk the boxing. Last night, Ryan Garcia dispatched of Luke Campbell in 7 rounds. What did you make of the fight?
You know what? I'm going to be totally honest with you. Babatunde Ajayi called it absolutely right. He said that between 6 and 8 rounds, and Campbell was going to get stopped with a body shot. Because he was watching a lot of Luke Campbell, and he was saying like sometimes like Luke Campbell leaves himself susceptible and open to body shots. Similar to when Frank Bruno fought Mike Tyson the first fight. What was that? February 25th, 1989. Same kind of thing where they hold their hands, they kind of push their hands forward, but they leave so much of the body exposed. And that's what Luke Campbell did. But you know what? We still got to give Luke Campbell credit. He went in there with a potential superstar. And yes, Ryan Garcia is a media creation, but he's a media creation that can fight. So as simple as that. Yeah, we could talk about how much millions and millions of people he's got on Instagram, the hype behind him, all these big social media trenders that are all behind him and blah, 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 blah. But bottom line, the kid can fight. And he showed real cojones in there. He got floored in the second round. And that was a horrible left hand, you know, that he got caught with. And he went over from it. He brushed himself off and he come back. And we've also got to take into consideration that he's only 22 years old. There should be no rush with him, right? There should be no rush. That guy's got a fantastic future in boxing.
You think Luke Campbell will have any regrets about not closing the fight after the knockdown in the second round?
You see, everyone, you're talking like not closing the fight after the knockdown. Did you not see how he went down heavily, right? Even he dropped back and he fell back on his arm, right? But look in the manner of how he got up. He got up straight away, you know? He got knocked down, he was up within 1.5 seconds. The reason why I know, because I timed it. He got up straight away. And as he got up straight away, he wasn't gone, he wasn't dizzy, his legs looked sturdy. So Luke Campbell was thinking, well, I ain't gonna waste my time and go all at him, because it was a flash knockdown, but it was a heavy flash knockdown. But he wasn't gone. We've seen fights in the past where guys have got hit with shots and they've gone down, and when they've got up, they're wobbly. In this case here, it wasn't the case. It was like, what was it? Do you remember when Mike Tyson fought Carl the Truth Williams? That was in 89. That was summer of 89. And like, he hit him with a horrible shot. I remember the referee of that fight was a guy called Randy Newman. Randy Newman was an ex-fighter as well, decent fighter back in the day. And when Carl got up, he looked groggy and he was wobbling, and he stopped the fight straight away. Even though he was arguing like, "No, don't stop the fight," but his legs were gone. My man got up and his legs were strong, bro. So we can't say, "Oh, well, Luke Campbell should have jumped on him," or or the rest of it. Luke Campbell felt the power of those shots in the fight, and that's why he was a little bit hesitant to jump in, because the kid's got fast hands and you don't know where the combinations are coming at you.
You feel like there's some people I've seen in the forum say that it's not good. Garcia, in his first real test, has gone down in the second round. Do we look into that and say, hold on?
No, we don't. No, we don't. We don't. And I'm going to tell you why we don't. Because of how he got back up and how he closed the show. Loads of fighters in the past are being flawed. Oscar De La Hoya got flawed earlier in his career. You know what I mean? You're being flawed, but it's what you do after you get flawed. You know what I mean? It's what you do after you get flawed. And it was more to do with this. It's like, I'd like to see the kid improve on his defense because he doesn't have a lot. He doesn't have a lot of defense. But apart from that, he's got very fast hands. He's very marketable, and he digs as well. It's not that he's just got fast hands. He can dig. And you can see that. Luke Campbell is no mug. Luke Campbell is a grown-ass 33-year-old man, a strong man, an accomplished man that has fought twice for a world title and is an Olympic champion. So what? So if Luke Campbell can't, and that was his real major test. So he said, well, his first major test, he weren't fighting no Muppet. Luke Campbell's real. Did we not see what Luke Campbell did with Linares? Did we not see that Luke Campbell gave Lomachenko a proper run? And there was no way that the scorecards were that wide. Luke Campbell can fight, man. Give Luke Campbell all the credit in the world, man. Luke Campbell's a good fighter, man.
You mentioned Luke Campbell and Lomachenko. Now, remember we spoke only last week, and you said that Campbell provided the blueprint on how to beat Lomachenko. Has Luke Campbell provided the blueprint on how to now beat Ryan Garcia?
No. You got caught early, right? Good fights can get caught. Good fights can go down. Good fights will get up and continue fighting. And that's what we had there. So no, I don't see the blueprint, but what I am saying is this. You're susceptible to get caught with left hands from a southpaw, right? Gervonta Davis is a southpaw. You don't want to be letting off those free shots to Gervonta Davis. For a kid that is very tall, he fights too tall. He fights like he's Chad. Remember them drawings? Like he's trying to look over, like looking. Yeah, I mean, and you got Eddie Reynoso in your corner as your trainer. Eddie Reynoso knows that you got to fine tweak certain things. But like I said, it's early days for the kid. It was a good fight, but even in the round where he got knocked down, he came back strongly in that second round. You know? Watch the fight. You know what I mean? So don't. I'm saying. Don't look into say, well, has Luke Campbell provided us with a blueprint how to beat him? Because I don't think he has, because Luke Campbell wasn't allowed to do the stuff that he wanted to go and do. He wasn't. And that's because how good this kid is.
What now for Luke Campbell?
You know what? Call me crazy, but I can definitely see Luke Campbell having one last shot at a world title against Devin Haney. Call me crazy, but I could see that fight happening. I could see them using that as a measure stick. Bill Haney and Devin Haney saying, I said, yeah, we'll fight Luke Campbell. I could see that because apart from Devin Haney's performance against Gamboa, which was a decent performance, but it didn't blow the world away. So I could see that fight happening. It's an easy fight to make. Both are with Matchroom. Both are fighting on DAZN. And you know what? Also, let's props DAZN. Coming into the UK, $199. You mean $199 a month?
Happy Meal.
We know the price.
That's a Happy Meal.
But I don't even know because I don't eat McDonald's. But exactly, it's a Happy Meal. It's a Happy Meal, bro. You get hot chocolate for $199 with a Happy Meal over there.
No hot chocolate. You get a fruit shoot.
You
get a fruit shoot, blackcurrant.
Well, fruit shoot. The only good thing about McDonald's is their hot chocolate. Hot chocolate's wicked, right? But I'm just keeping it 100. It is a Happy Meal, so we're having a Happy Meal on DAZN. That is superb value for money. The content is excellent as well. So yeah, I mean, I enjoyed watching their fight, but now I'm copying you now because like I'm doing the fight alongs now as well. Me and Tunde, we got mad numbers on it as well on the Fight Is Right. So yeah, so big up for giving me that idea.
All right. What I ask you, Spencer, is Luke Campbell's been in 3 big fights of note, in the past few years, right? And he's just come up short. Where do you think it's kind of going wrong?
It's not. He's just gone up with guys who are better than him. You know what I mean? And let's be, you know what? You got to think. He's been ill-fortunate. I don't want to say bad luck. He's been ill-fortunate to the fact that the first world title fight against Jorge Linares, your father just passed away. You know what I mean? Now, I don't care who the guy is. That is going to carry heavy dividends on your mind. Right? And then the second world title fight you get it at the time, allegedly the pound-for-pound #1. And at that time, Luke Campbell wasn't even pound-for-pound #1 in Great Britain. But you're going up against the pound-for-pound #1. And I thought he administered a very, very good game plan in there. I thought the fight was a way lot closer than the judges had it. So that's the thing. He's just gone up with real hot guys. That is it. So we can't fault him.
So Ryan Garcia is now the mandatory challenger for Devin Haney's world title. Wow, some fighting prospects. I mean, what do you reckon of these two fight?
What I reckon?
Haney Garcia.
You know what? Haney has a horrible overhand right, you know. But for southpaws, use the straight right or a left hook when you're dealing with southpaws. More so, I would say like the left hook. Left hook is a key shot for a southpaw. Anybody not really listen to what I'm saying, go watch Bernard Hopkins. What was that? Was that 2006? Was it 2006 or 2005? 2005 when he fought Antonio Tarver. You know what I mean? How to control a southpaw. My guy knows how to watch Bernard Hopkins. That's how Bernard Hopkins would deal with southpaws. I'll say, anyone you want to go not to deal with southpaws, go watch Bernard Hopkins. That's what I would say. So Devin Haney got to be watching a lot of Bernard Hopkins now to say you're going to deal with it. But not only that, but how is Devin going to deal with that speed, that ridiculous speed that Ryan has? And it's also about energy. And when you got a crowd behind you in the way that Ryan Garcia has, you would have to slightly favor Ryan Garcia to beat Devin Haney. But you know, they fought 4 times in the amateurs.
That's right.
But right now, after yesterday's performance, no one will do that to Luke Campbell. You do not do that to Luke Campbell. So I'll have to slightly favor. Ryan Garcia.
So even though he's mandatory for Devin Haney's world title, he's called out Gervonta Tank Davis, especially
because, you know, it's a bigger fight. It's a bigger fight. It's a bigger fight. It's a bigger money fight. It's a bigger fight to the public because more people know Gervonta Davis than they do know Devin Haney. Even though Devin Haney's done very well for himself financially, and Devin Haney can fight, but I think I like to use the word regular, but it's embryonic stage for Devin Haney. Especially you didn't set the world on fire in your fight against Gamboa. You didn't. The reason is this: it's like you have to look on Tank now. When we're looking on Tank Davis, I think with Gervonta, he's kind of been rejuvenated now. At his first pay-per-view fight, which did good numbers as well, and he got paid well from it, but he showed discipline to properly get down to the 130, right? And he got down there, and it didn't seem like it was a problem when he got there, especially on the punching power that he demonstrated. So him and Ryan Garcia is the fight that people would want to see. But as they're calling out each other right now, and De La Hoya's calling it out, yeah, we want Tank. I think that fight could grow, but you know what? It'd still be excellent if that fight was to happen now. But as I'm saying that, you can't be able to get away with certain of the shots. Luke Campbell caught you with some shots. Luke Campbell's not a sickening puncher. So Tank Davis is. Tank Davis, the sickening puncher.
So if Tank caught Ryan Garcia like how Luke caught Ryan Garcia, what do you think?
Done. He's done. My business is done.
Oscar De La Hoya has kind of said, look, These other guys at 135, they need Ryan Garcia. He don't need them.
It's the truth. But in saying that, I'm sure I think yesterday was his biggest purse that he earned. Tank Davis already making that money there already. Let's be real. You know what I mean? Devin Haney's already making that kind of money there. Let's be real. So as much as saying, well, he needs those guys, this at the present moment, it's not who needs who. Right now, De La Hoya needs Ryan Garcia more than anyone. You just lost Canelo, and who's Ryan Garcia's trainer?
Eddie Reynoso.
Who else does Eddie Reynoso train?
Canelo.
Do you think Canelo say, bro, we don't need De La Hoya. We just get rid of him. You don't think that's not going to happen?
Interesting.
All right, then. I'm telling you. Bro, let me tell you this. I know this game. Usually how it goes is this. Like, if you're training with a man, they leave and get a new trainer, and you're in them tight, you're going to leave and take that new trainer. They're leaving a promotional company. You know what's going to happen? You're more likely going to leave that promotional company and go do whatever. You know what I mean? Canelo could say to him, listen, bro, we can do this ourselves. Come. You're who you are. I'm who I am. Come, let's do this ourselves. Because Eddie Hearn was in America. What, at the fight, was he?
No.
Exactly. I spoke to Eddie 2 days ago. I think Austin De La Hoya banned him from going to the fight, bro.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, because he knows, listen. Eddie Hearn would say, yeah, look, we don't need them, man. Rago, we don't need them, man. Come with us.
All right, look, there's one name that's totally been forgotten about at 135. Like, I mean, totally, like, no one's
Teofimo Lopez.
Well, not even him. I'm talking about Lomachenko. Like, no one is talking about Lomachenko in that 135.
You know why it is this? Lomachenko was too good for his own good, right? You got beat. Now it is like, well, we don't need to mix with you. This is karma coming back. Trust me. And not only that, I'm a little bit disappointed with Lomachenko. I've met him quite a few times. Back in the day when I was doing toe-to-toe, I've been on a show with him. He's a very nice man. But I'm very, very disappointed in the bitching that he has come out after the loss to Teofimo. He's bitched a lot. And I'm looking at you like, bro, nah, I ain't got time for that, you know?
He said that the judges were biased. Not bright, but biased.
Bro, I'm not entertaining on that talk. Yeah, of course they were judges. Yeah, they were. You lost the fight, bro. That's it.
Did you hear him mention the time he sparred Ryan Garcia and that Ryan Garcia was petrified after the sparring? Did you hear about that?
Yeah, but I've heard quite a few conflicting stories about that spar. I heard that the team jumped in and they had a ruckus as well. So all I'm saying is this: Luke Campbell didn't get stopped by you, and you were favouring Luke Campbell to win this heavily. Luke Campbell got obliterated. He already scored a knockdown, but he got obliterated in there.
All right, well,
call it as it is.
The king of 135 in your eyes, who's that?
The Teofimo Lopez. Come on, let's be real. Teofimo's the king at that division. But the thing about it is this: the guy who I really think is going to shine in the lightweight division is actually not fighting as a lightweight right now. I think Shakur Stevenson is going to be the guy. When he hits up at lightweight, he's going to be the guy. That's what I believe.
Interesting times ahead, man. It's so exciting. I feel like the crop of all these young fighters at 135, even Shakur coming up from 130, for years to come, we're going to have an oleopoly of great fights. Matchups,
of course we are.
All there.
Of course we are. You know what's happened? The lightweight division is going to be what the welterweight division was in the 80s. That's what's going to happen.
Years to come, man. Hey, I'm excited, man. That's for sure. Spencer, man, it's been a pleasure.
Nah, man, always, bless up. Man. Yeah, bless up. Massive big up to Pep Talk. Pro Bees, keep on doing your thing. Shaz, keep on doing your thing. it's a great time for boxing, and it is a great time for boxing. And what a way to enter into 2021, seeing such an excellent fight like that. An excellent fight like that. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's so great seeing like platforms like yours, or there's been other guys who've got their platforms, but just to see how they've grown, and like your channel's grown exponentially. So when we see that, it's truly a blessing, you know, to witness. Like all these guys are just, you got a camera, you got a phone, set up your thing, and then and talk boxing. And as long as you're being true to the sport by doing your research, by doing your bits and bobs and everything else, then you'll get success from it. And that's that. And we can't begrudge anybody's success, because everybody is where they are meant to be. So just keep on pushing forward, Pro Bs. Happy New Year to you, all of the Pep Talk family, everyone who likes, subscribes, comments. I don't business. People say good or bad things about me. I don't care, because you're calling my name. You're actually giving me energy. And if they understood the laws of this thing, if they understood the laws, right? Because we have to realize that people who hate on you, they hate on you because they're actually committed in their hatred, right? But the only reason why the hate is directed is because you show up certain parts of their life that they feel incomplete about. So I'm telling everyone, be happy. Swear down. I'm showing everybody love. Even if you hate on me, I'm going to show you love. You know why? Because at the end of the day, love rules the day. Period. And on that note, I'm going to bounce, Pro Bs. I'm feeling them glasses, you know. I might have to get a pair.
All right, man. Hey, they say be happy, like Pharrell Williams' song, man. We'll leave it on that note. All right, Pep Talk, Master Knowledge. We out, sure. Subscribe. Thank you.